When you picture Ireland, rolling green hills, ancient stone circles, you're seeing echoes of a living history. Celtic rituals weren't just ceremonies, they were the heartbeat of life, connecting people to the land, the seasons, and each other. These traditions marked the year's turning points, from Samhain's darkness to Beltane's light. They celebrated births, mourned deaths, and blessed crops, woven into daily life. The Celts saw divinity in rivers, mountains, and oak trees, honouring nature through ritual. There was no divide between the physical and spiritual. Both were intertwined, like Celtic knotwork. Today, many seek this lost connection to nature and community. These rituals are more than folklore. They're a living heritage, shaping Irish identity and offering wisdom for modern times. Lighting a bonfire or leaving an offering at a holy well links us to ancestors thousands of years past. These traditions have survived invasions and hardship, a testament to their deep meaning. They remind us where we come from and help shape who we are. Exploring these rituals is a journey into the heart of Irishness, one that asks us to listen to the past to better understand our present. It's about belonging, continuity, and respect for the land and each other. Interest in Celtic traditions from around the world can be wonderful if approached with respect. Cultural appreciation means learning, listening, and honouring the context and meaning behind rituals and symbols. It's about reading, visiting, and engaging with the culture, not just copying what looks exotic. The line is crossed into appropriation when sacred symbols become fashion statements or rituals are performed without understanding. Appropriation strips away meaning, turning heritage into a commodity and causing real hurt. The difference is respect and intention. Are you honouring or just taking? These aren't forgotten relics. For many, they're living faith and identity. Show the same respect at a holy well as you would in a church. Listen more than you speak. Seek out authentic voices and support Irish artists and communities. Attend festivals as a respectful guest, not a consumer. Ask questions with sensitivity. By appreciating rather than appropriating, you help preserve and enrich the culture. That's how you become part of a positive, meaningful exchange. In Ireland, ancient traditions aren't museum pieces. They're alive in local communities. The Beltane Fire Festival on the hill of Wisnick is a perfect example, a community gathering that connects people to land and history. Traditions also live in daily acts, farmers following the old calendar, prayers at holy wells and offerings left for healing, farmers following the old calendar, prayers at holy wells, offerings left for healing. These quiet rituals passed down through families keep culture vibrant. Storytelling in pubs, music nights, wakes and weddings all reflect ancient customs. Storytelling in pubs, music nights, wakes, weddings. At a wake, the community gathers to mourn and celebrate, echoing old rites of passage. This sense of togetherness is a powerful legacy of the Celtic way. Communities are the true guardians of tradition, preserving it not out of obligation but identity. By marking the seasons and honouring sacred places, they ensure Celtic spirit thrives today. It's a living heritage, woven into everyday life. Witnessing it is to see history breathing. Ancient rituals still shape daily life in Ireland, offering comfort and meaning in a fast-paced world. On St. Bridget's Day, children make crosses from rushes, connecting to a tradition thousands of years old. Respect for the land endures. Fairy forts and hawthorn trees are left undisturbed, echoing ancient beliefs in the sacredness of nature. This inherited respect acts as informal conservation, protecting heritage and environment. Life's milestones are marked with ritual hand-fasting at weddings, wakes for the departed. A hand-fasting ceremony binds a couple's hands, symbolizing unity in an old Celtic way. Wakes bring communities together to share stories and comfort, reflecting deep-rooted values. These aren't just quaint customs. They connect us to history, nature, and each other. Rituals provide structure, comfort, and joy, anchoring us in a long chain of tradition. They remind us we're part of something bigger, stretching back through generations. In a disconnected world, these rituals offer belonging and identity. They're anchors in the storm of modern life. That's why they endure. Why do these ancient rituals still matter? Their deep connection to nature is more relevant than ever. The Celtic worldview teaches respect for the earth and the cycles of life, an antidote to modern disconnection. These traditions offer identity and rootedness in a globalized world, connecting Irish people to their heritage. Celebrating Samhain or Beltane is a declaration of who we are. Rituals also meet a deep human need for meaning and spirituality, accessible to all, grounded in the land. Visiting a holy well or watching the solstice sunrise offers quiet reflection and wonder. These practices don't require institutions, they're personal and healing. Most importantly, rituals are about community. Beltane fires and fairs bring people together, creating shared memories. In a time of loneliness, communal celebrations strengthen bonds. They remind us of our interdependence and the power of coming together. That's why these traditions still burn bright in Irish life. Preserving these traditions is a shared responsibility, a sacred duty to guard our heritage. Traditions must evolve, but their core meaning must be protected. Commercialization threatens to dilute their significance. Authentic community-led efforts are vital. Support local initiatives and challenge stereotypes that reduce heritage to caricature. Protecting sacred sites, stone circles, dolmens, holy wells, is crucial. They're our direct link to the past. Many sites face threats from neglect or development. Stronger protections and public awareness are needed. Community groups and heritage organizations do vital work but need support. We must all be respectful visitors and advocates for these places. Preservation is a collective choice to value and pass on our heritage in good health. It's a promise to ancestors and descendants alike. By acting as guardians, we keep the Celtic flame alive for generations to come. How do we pass these traditions on? Through education, storytelling, and documentation, the oldest tools. For centuries, knowledge was shared orally by the Seanchai, the community's living library. Today, education means more than history books. It's about engaging with folklore, mythology, and hands-on tradition. Visiting ring forts, making Bridget's crosses, and sharing legends instill pride and ownership in the next generation. Storytelling remains vital. Myths and legends teach values and worldview, not just entertain. Keeping oral tradition alive in families and communities is essential. Documentation is equally important, recording elders' stories, archiving photos, and preserving heritage sites. Modern technology lets us safeguard knowledge for the future. Community projects and national collections both play a role. By telling, teaching, and recording, we ensure these traditions aren't lost to time. At the heart of these traditions is community. Celtic rituals were communal acts, binding people together in support and celebration. Lighting the Beltane fire wasn't just about the season, it reaffirmed identity and togetherness. The spirit of Maethiel, neighbours helping neighbours, embodies this value of solidarity. In a world of individualism, these traditions remind us we're stronger together. Participating in rituals creates belonging, connecting us to place, people, and history. Standing with neighbours at Samhain sunrise links us to generations past. This rootedness is a powerful anchor in a transient world. When communities lose tradition, they lose part of their soul. Reviving heritage makes them stronger. Festivals, music, and stories are the glue that holds us together. Tradition weaves us into a true community. Looking ahead, our path must be one of respectful engagement. Growing interest in Celtic traditions is an opportunity, if handled with care. Promote authentic, community-led festivals and crafts, not just tourist attractions. For those within the culture, be generous but clear about respect. Share traditions but protect their meaning. For visitors, come as students. Read, listen, walk the land, and support local artists. Understand you're a guest in an ancient home. By partnering in preservation, not just consuming, you help keep traditions alive. The future depends on our collective ability to cherish and pass on these rituals with integrity. They connect us to nature, history, and each other. Let's embrace this heritage as a living source of wisdom. Be the respectful guardians this legacy deserves.